Dan Offstein. You may remember us from such places as your class, and this is our leadership project. We decided, since we volunteered together both times, that we would do our video together, if that is okay with you. The video will be 10 minutes since it's both of us together, and we will explain and tell you everything that happened to us with our great volunteer experiences at two different places. One, the Flavors of North Miami that we did last weekend.
And the second one was Ronald McDonald House.
They were two very great places to work, and it was just an amazing environment, and we loved working with people. So I'm going to tell you about the first one, Flavors of North Miami. Basically, last Saturday, we decided to wake up at 10 o'clock and start from 10 o'clock to 8. And what we did was help with this event called the Flavors of North Miami. Now, what is the Flavors of North Miami? I know you're wondering. I'll tell you what the Flavors of North Miami is. Basically, it's a place for local businesses, restaurants, brand new, just open, coffee houses, every business vendor in North Miami to come and get your business shown. And basically you have a booth and everyone comes and samples your food, and basically it's a great investment, because the businesses get more, they get a lot of different acknowledgement. They get a lot of different customers, people that come back to the restaurant, and it's good for business, while I was there, I was networking, and I also met a great place, which is KC Food Restaurants, Body and Soul Restaurant, that's right 5 minutes away from the campus, and I was able to meet them, get a job, and also be offered a paid internship, And that goes great, with my culinary background, because, this year is my sophomore year, and in the spring I'll be doing my internship at KC, 5 minutes away from the school. Isn't that great? I know, it's awesome, isn't it, Dan? Okay, so first I want to say my leadership style, the person who was over us was Elena Del Cruz. She's also on the board of the North Miami Chamber of Commerce. She was very professional. She was awesome. She was excited. She was very oriented, which is also my leadership style.
And my leadership style.
Both of our leadership styles, oriented. Basically, Elena is an awesome person that's excited, and she gets you excited and wants you to work toward her goal. Her goal was Flavors of North Miami. It was awesome. She was a great person to work with. She was vibrant. She was happy. She would help you with anything you needed. If you needed anything, you could just come to her during the whole thing. I mean, it was amazing. It was awesome. She's a great, leader, everything.
And she knew what she was doing. She made sure that everything happened whenever it needed to happen. She made sure that when it was time for the booths to be set up, they had everything they had needed, and she was just really good.
She was a great vendor, a great person to work with. I loved working with her, and I would love to work with her in the future with another Flavors of North Miami, maybe next year. Okay. Also, I have to say, back to oriented leadership style. Her leadership style is oriented. She likes working with people, hands-on, taking all people's opinions. She doesn't just one-side the whole experience. She's not a dictator. She doesn't yell at you. She's very nice. She speaks with a great voice. She was just a really great influence, and I really loved working with her. We both did. It was just amazing. Also, I have to say, it's beneficial to both of our careers due to the fact that we are both in culinary arts, and to be able to taste all the different foods and different flavors and different cultures and be around that and just being immersed in it was awesome. Also, it helps with people skills, meeting people, networking, getting to know people, because our industry is basically about getting to network and know people and know what you're doing and help. We're all about helping people, making delicious food. The food was amazing.
Yeah, it was
we had
really good.
A lot of different places like Alaska Coffee, the delicious catering,
Fish.
everywhere, EVO's Pizza. It was a lot of different places with a lot of different flavors and different foods, and they even had drinks. It was just delicious. It was awesome. Also, we enjoyed helping each vendor, making sure that their stuff was set up right.
Yes, getting ice, whatever they needed.
Whatever they needed, catering to them, which is also part of hospitality, which is also part of our major. So it's beneficial for us to do the fair. I met some great people. Now I have a great job at a great place 5 minutes from the school. KC Food and Soul. It's delicious food. It's healthy for you, gluten-free, sugar, no fat. It's just awesome, Dan. You should totally come, Dan. Tell me. Really should come.
Okay, let's talk about Ronald McDonald House.
Okay.
So Ronald McDonald House, we did under John, his name was, I think. John, and he was a great leader. He was awesome, too. He was very open, even though we went there and Johnson and Wells forgot to bring food. But with the things he had, we were able to create a meal that people enjoyed, and and we were able to take over since we were the only two culinary arts majors there. So we were able to
Only two, Dan.
take
Only two.
control and have all the other students or whatever. What were their majors?
Their majors were like business and like marketing. Like basically, they didn't know anything about food.
So we were able to like use them to create a meal that was,
Basically, we had to take over and be leaders in this situation because no one else knew about food. So basically, we both had to literally take over leadership. We had to show people what to do, show them how to wash the food, how to prepare it. All we had was a bag of noodles, bag of pasta basically, peas, a mixed canned vegetable, some snap peas, fresh, and some Capri Sun boxes. And we were supposed to feed a family of about 50, because basically it's all the families from like during the war or whatever, like the homeless families that don't have places to go. Basically we help make them a meal, and each place is supposed to come and bring food from their place. You would think Johnson and Wales, a culinary school, would give us food to bring to them, but they didn't. So we had to work with what they had.
Yep.
There were no seasonings. All we had was pepper and salt in little packets that you get at the restaurant.
Packets.
The McDonald's packets. We had a little bit of
butter.
oil.
We had butter from the McDonald's packets.
Yeah, the butter from the McDonald's packets. Everything, like we had nothing. And so I think it really showed us what culinary is about. Making a meal out of nothing.
Yes.
I think a real chef can make a meal out of anything and make it taste delicious. I didn't think our food was that great, but
people gave us
compliments on the food. It was amazing how much people really enjoyed the food, even though
it was not.
But I think it's because we put love into it instead of
we took the time to make it, and we didn't just
rush. We both really worked together to make sure they had something to eat and that it was edible and able to you can eat it. Doing that experience, I'll have to say the challenges would have to be having everyone work together, because everyone didn't know what to do, so they had to listen to us, And I'm not a strict leader. We're not strict leaders, So we had to, we did it softly. We told people what to do. We showed them. We put them in groups and helped them, with whatever we needed to get done. But, at the end of the day, the goal was basically to have a great meal. And that's what it came to. It was nice working with the people. We had great fun, I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a great learning experience. And we also plan on going back and doing it again. It's always great to help people.
To help people in need and make sure that they have something to eat at the end of the day.
Basically, because those families, those are kids, husbands, wives, without places to go, and they live there, So it was nice to give back. It felt really great, to help someone. I'm always about helping people. Like, we always try to help anyone, make someone's day better, smile, which goes back to our leadership style, oriented, which is basically we like to be in the mix, helping everyone,
And we don't like being in control of it.
No, I don't like being in control, telling people what to do, but I will assist
that
you.
Everybody has.
Just make sure everything goes smooth.
Make sure everybody has a part in what we're doing, so that everybody feels like they're
included.
Included and part of it.
And listen to everyone's opinions, Like, it was just a great experience, both of them. I love Flavors in North Miami. The food was delicious. Oh my God,
the
Dan,
people
you
were
really
interesting.
It was 2,000 people. 2,000 people came, and we were helping them. Like, it was amazing. We even helped serve food. Like, it was just amazing. It was a great experience. I loved working with Atlanta. She's an awesome leader, and I would love to work with her again, because she gets you excited about it. The goal at the end of the day, to help everyone and make sure everyone gets everything they need, and it's just awesome. I love food. We love working with food, so whenever we can work with food, it's really
it's
good.
A plus.
Basically, it was just awesome. Helping people is what we do. It's our goal. It's what we do.
At the end of the day, the more people that you help, the more, karma. The more people you help, the more happiness you bring to other people, I guess, the more happiness will be brought to you. So our two volunteer places, I think, like, really reflected us and what we like to do, and food and helping others.
And really, at the end of the day, taking this class, I'll have to say, I didn't understand what you meant when you said be a leader, because I didn't, like sometimes for some people it's normal to be a leader, but others, they have to be put in different situations. And, every day we have the choice to be a leader or a follower, And doing these volunteer experiences, I realized, there's no set time when you're going to be a leader. It just happens,
Yeah, it just pops up.
Basically. I had a great experience, Glad you enjoyed our video.
Yes.
Thoroughly.
Hope you enjoy our
Hope
video.
you enjoyed our video.
Because we worked hard on it.
We worked very hard on it, and we had a lot of great fun, and we understand what you mean by being a leader, I love this class, and, I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed us, Have a great day.
Yes.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.